Hello everyone, I invite you to every Wednesday cryptocurrency review. We will start today's review by checking how the situation looks like on BTC in pair to USDT on a one-day interval. As we can see, the price has broken the downtrend lines. While locally we can determine the downtrend channel in which the CNA is moving. Let's start by determining the support we should consider in case of further price correction, and here we can start by marking the support zone from $21,521 to $20,351. When this zone is broken, we have the next support at $19,441 and then at $18,487. It is also worth marking the current place as the support that currently holds the price. Looking the other way, we can see that the first resistance from which the price has already bounced several times is $23,146. Only when it is broken and then positively tested, the price will have an open path towards the resistance at $25,226. Please take a look at the CHOP index, which indicates that the energy is slowly rising. The MACD indicates that the uptrend is maintained, while the RSI continues to move above the upper end of the range, which may indicate a larger correction is imminent. Now let's move on to the ETH chart, but this time we will check what the situation looks like considering the one-day interval. Let's start by marking with a yellow line, the uptrend line that the price has broken below. Let's move on to identifying the places of support for the ETH price, if the correction is deepened. As we can see with the trend-based fib extension tool, the first support in the current situation is at $1,507. The second support is at $1,401, and the third support is at $1,294. At this point, it is also worth paying attention to the EMA cross 10 and 30, as we can see the EMA cross 10 crossed the green EMA cross 30 lines from above, which confirmed the entry into the local downtrend. Now we can move on to checking the resistances that ETH will have to face in order for the price to continue to grow. As with support, we will use the trend-based fib extension tool, and here we have the first resistance at the price of $1,561, which rejects the price. Then we can mark the resistance zone from $1,607 to $1,659. When the zone is broken and positively tested, we will be able to go towards resistance at $1,697. and then $1,804. Going further, it is worth looking at the volume where we see a significant predominance of red candles, which indicates greater power on the part of the sellers. The CHOP index indicates depleted energy. The MACD indicates a local downtrend, while the RSI shows a strong rebound. We are currently moving at the lower limit, which may indicate a temporary sideways trend or a temporary price increase. Next in today's review is the BNB/USDT chart, but this time we'll be looking at a 4-hour time frame. As in the case of its predecessors, we will start by drawing a downtrend line, which the price has overcome above. Then we can mark the local uptrend line with a yellow line. Now let's move on to determine the support that the price has in case of declines. And here we can see that the first support is at $292.20. When the support is broken, the next support is at $278.40, the third support is at $267.50. Then we have a strong support zone from $256 to $240. Looking the other way, it is worth checking what resistances the BNB price has to overcome on its way, and in this situation we see that the price is struggling to break the first resistance at $307.50. When it breaks it, we have resistance at $331.40, and then $361.80. It is worth looking at the EMA across 10 and 30, because we can see that for a while we could see a change in the trend, but we quickly returned to the uptrend. The CHOP index indicates that we have a lot of energy for the next move. The MACD indicates a local uptrend, while the RSI, after a correction, returned to the upper part of the range. Last in today's chart, we have the LTC chart against USDT on a 4-hour time frame. Let's start by marking the uptrend channel with blue lines. As you can see, the price is leaving the channel down for the second time. Now let's move on to determining the support, and as you can see we have the first support at the price of $85.64, the second at the price of $80.84, the third at the price of $77.11, and the fourth at the price of $73.29. Looking the other way, we can mark the resistance areas in the same way, but first, it is worth marking the strong resistance zone from $90.35 to $93.29, Only when the price breaks it will go towards the resistance at $98.10, and then $105.84. As we can see, the CHOP index indicates that most of the energy has been used. The MACD indicates a local downtrend, while the RSI is moving in the middle of the range. Technical analysis is provided by a third party, and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.